The walls of Jericho stood tall under the blazing sun, a fortress of fear. No army could breach them, no weapon could shake them. But God was not looking for strength. He was looking for obedience. Sometimes what seems impossible to men is only waiting for one act of faith. Joshua knelt outside the camp. Before him stood the commander of heaven's army, a radiant warrior with a sword of fire. And the message was strange. March around the city once each day for 6 days. On the 7th day, march 7 times. Then shout, no swords, no sea, just steps of faith and a shout of praise. Because when God fights for you, logic bows to power. Day 1, the people walked in silence. Only the sound of sandals on sand and the wind on the walls. Day 2, nothing happened. Day 3, still the walls stood firm. But faith was building brick by invisible brick. Sometimes God lets nothing happen, so that trust can be born before victory arrives. Then came the 7th day. The air was heavy, expectant. They marched once, twice, 7 times. Dust filled the sky. The priests raised their trumpets. The Ark of the Covenant glowed with divine fire. And Joshua lifted his hand. The signal was given. The ground trembled. Sound waves shook the air. Cracks split through the mighty walls of Jericho. And with one thunderous roar, the unshakable fell. Stones crashed to the earth. Dust rose like smoke of victory. The people cried out not in fear, but in awe. The Israelites walked into Jericho through the broken gates. Sunlight poured through the dust and ruin. Trumpets sounded, and behind them, the Ark of God gleamed in glory. Joshua stood still, tears in his eyes, looking toward heaven. He knew this was not man's victory, it was God's. Jericho fell, not by power, not by sword, but by faith, because obedience is the key. That opens the impossible. Maybe your wall still stands tall. Maybe your Jericho still laughs. But keep walking, keep praying, keep believing, because one shout of faith can still shake the earth. God is still at work.